There's Max, but we got Rob, but we lost Max, because it's the second time I've done this today. If you were on the last stream, sorry, but for some reason YouTube didn't show up. I don't know why. Are we on YouTube this time?
Yeah, we are.
We are. We're doing it. Oh yeah, I had the guitar for a reason, and that's because we got a new Boba Fett trailer, and the Boba Fett trailer has a pretty cool theme song to it, and the sonic charges from Slave 1, the fire spray, if you're too woke, it's all a bass guitar pitched down an octave or two with probably with the pedal or just Ben Burt slowing that stuff down, and a little bit of distortion, right? And so, like in the new trailer, my guitar is several octaves higher because I don't have any of that bass guitar or any of that stuff. But it's just that's what he's doing. But it degrades very fast. Probably has like a limiter.
Every time you do that with one-offs, I'm just reminded of Wayne's World 2 when he's at the chapel. It's that remake of the Hoffman movie, right? Well, Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah.
He looks over the church. It's two churches.
And esoteric fun fact, that is the correct key of the trailer. I think it's G sharp. Anyways, Max was with us. I sent her the link twice, so I know I sent her the right one. Hopefully she's not having any problems. But Max, if you are having a problem and jump in the chat, just say something, and then we'll figure it out. You know. Anyways, like for all I know, Max's cat might have been having a little kitty fit. Sometimes their cats have kitty fits, and they want to be on camera, and I'm cool with it. But Max wants all the glory.
I need a lasagna.
Max wants all the camera for Max, and the cats are like, no, we're a team, and Max doesn't see it that way.
Max, I hate Mondays. Make me breakfast.
Yeah.
I want Matt Berry as Garfield. Can we just let Chris Pratt have Heathcliff?
Heathcliff is the best. Heathcliff is better. Heathcliff is better.
He's not better.
He's got a gang.
He looks like Chris Pratt.
He's got a gang.
Like a snaggle.
He's got ladies. They got headphones. They got tunes. They got adventures, and most of all, they have each other. Garfield has nobody but his fat, lonely self. It hits too close to home. I don't need it in my life. So, anyways, okay. So I feel bad starting without Max. Max was here on the first fake show, and then
Santa was like, "What do you?"
Max is
what do you mean a last
the same link, but when I joined, it worked. Okay, Max. Here's what's going on, Max. I'm gonna go look again because see the problem is whenever I text Max, it doesn't go over on my Mac for some reason right now. Hold on. I'm gonna say something to Rob and see if it updates. Maybe it's just not carrying over.
I got the I got the link, my friend.
Can you send it to Max?
No.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
I'm not helpful, Jason.
Okay, DM a link back, and then I'll DM it back to Max, and then we'll get Max up in the show. Because for some reason, I don't know why it's not working. But usually I text you the link and then copy it over for Max.
Yeah, we just want to talk about the trailer.
Yeah.
Or let Rob get mad about a fucking hotel for an hour and a half.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. You're gonna drink coffee. We're gonna watch Boba Fett trailers, and we're gonna be happy about it.
I think we should really get mad about a fake cruise hotel. Fake cruise.
Fake cruise. Fake space cruise we can't afford. Let's keep doing that.
Wouldn't it be great if the fake cruise liner ends up underwater because of global warming and we get to see Titanic happen in real time while all the rich people are trapped in there? James Cameron standing at Avatar Land going, see, I kept this shit open. Water can go down into shit here. Or he gets up on top of the mountains. He's like, I'm dry. What's up with you cats?
Okay, all right. So for some reason, Max doesn't come up on my computer. Okay, I'm going to send it to my friend, who, if he joins, it would just be funny. I'm going to say mistext. Oops, mistext, friend. Didn't mean for you to join my live stream on the youtube.com machine. while we're supposed to be breaking down a Boba Fett trailer. But okay. So something's going on. I guess my text messages aren't carrying over from my Mac to my phone now. And that explains it. Max, can you send me a DM on Twitter? Is that possible? Do you have the Twitter machine? Anyways, we're gonna start breaking this down because I don't know what to do.
Get on with
about it. I don't know. I don't know how to operate computers.
To be fair, everyone was here. YouTube broke, and it was a whole technical problem. So,
Yeah.
The show's not unlike the Millennium Falcon, where we had to right. You said it was fixed.
I know. I'm always glad that it wasn't my first stream or something like that where this happened.
It's not my fault.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's Matt. I don't have Instagram. I can't DM on Instagram.
I'll try and send the link to Instagram for Max so we can end this.
Okay, you have it on. You have it Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna get the trailer going because I don't use Instagram because I'm too ugly for Instagram. And then on there you like somebody's picture and then they think it means you want to stick it in them, and that's not what it means. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
What?
Yeah, on there.
What has Fortnite taught you, my friend?
Oh no, that's what life has taught me. Is if somebody sends you hearts, it means you're friends.
Would you say you want to stick it in him? You have to say it like John Malkovich in Rounders. You want me to stick it in him?
I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day right now because I've already done all this. I'm like, okay, I gotta share the stupid Chrome tab again. Oh, Max is here.
When Malkovich says he wants me to stick it in you, you could see Matt Damon trying not to laugh for real.
Max.
Hello.
All right, Max, you got to live up to it now because we totally built up that Max was coming and the show's going to get super good and like on track when Max comes here and arrives.
Yeah, it was a different link that Rob sent.
Yeah. No, I just for right now, my Mac and my computer text messages aren't syncing. Okay. I don't know why. I blame the aliens. All right. So let's watch the trailer. Make sure you guys unmute your mics if you guys want to talk over it or whatever. Will we get demonetized for this one? Probably.
Yes, we're gonna get
because it's what they do to us.
Tip a super chat to make up the 25 cents. We're gonna lose.
Yeah, actually, speaking of, if you guys, I appreciate everyone who supports the channel on the Patreon, Making Star Wars Show on Patreon, or as a channel member on YouTube. If you think we deserve it, by all means, become one if you're not. And the show
Patreon's going to be hosting private videos now, bro, so we can
not
link to YouTube on Patreon only. So just so you know,
that's good. That works. Yeah. And so believe it or not, the show costs money to do and time, and it helps to be compensated with it, but also not required. Will always be free as far as I'm concerned. But here we go. Let's watch a Book of Boba Fett trailer called The Return. Can they just hear us now?
Yeah, they can hear us because you're showing the screen.
Yeah, that's right. So, I love that shot of Jabba's palace, by the way. Is it loud enough for you guys? No. It's Anakin and Padme going to Naboo.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! I don't know what to do!
There's actually a lot in this, by the way.
Left for dead.
This is my whole life. Hasbro's Pulse was canceled. All we get now is the best.
I think Boba's wearing his original jumpsuit bleached out there. Okay.
Pod droids, man.
Hey, Star Wars Santa show's next. Watch it after my show.
Rob's making fun of it. I like the trailer. It's a good trailer.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this down. We're gonna do it in slow mo now. I'm gonna turn the sound pretty much
right.
down, but you can hear those
Snyder Mo. That's what
those bass drops. I like to imagine it's Filoni on bass. Those Filoni bass drops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go.
X-Wing hooked up the fucking super chat, my friend.
Thank you, Mr. X-Wing. I appreciate it, man.
My favorite ship.
Mine too. Okay, so right here we have our Tusken Raider friends.
Mm-hmm.
We have their hear that bass?
Yeah, I hear
That's the sonic charges.
You did that.
I did that.
Paul McCartney screwing up again.
and
look at that. Hey, look, there's what should have been Disney Plus Hotel.
That would have been a good
Disney Plus
that would
Hotel.
have been a good ending to Mando season 2, honestly.
Oh, right.
But I'll take it. Slave 1.
Is that where they bring in the Rancor out the back? Is that where they wheeled him in?
I think that's where the Slave 1 is parked.
Ah.
That's my guess, because it looks like it from Battlefront 2.
He was double parked in Jedi, and so they...
don't vape, kids. Don't vape. But this is where the life that it'll lead you to if you vape. We're spending all the trailer on black screens. Come on, Lucasfilm. Right here, he's putting on his bra.
Look at the pod droids. It's the little pod
yeah.
droids. This is the pod droids.
I love those guys. I'm happy to see them back. Every time I see them back, I'm happy.
And then he becomes Boba Podracer Fett. What?
Yeah, we've seen that one shot too many times now, but I get it. And right here, she's like, "Oh, you think I was gonna give you a drink? No."
He's like, "I milked this blue shit myself.
I'm gonna drink it myself." Cause
milked it.
Ally McBeal.
Yeah. I like the Sinkhole City, man.
Yeah.
That's my episode 1 concept art.
I still think it's the pod race track with the city built into it now. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
I don't agree with
that. Table for 2. The Fets. All right.
This is lo-fi Boba Fett.
Max?
By the way.
Was that Max?
I like it. Lo-fi Boba Fett.
Witness the return.
Heathcliff was a bitch.
Right there. Oh, look at it, fire spraying all over my face. Yeah, fire sprayed on me, Daddy. All right. Oh yeah. By the way, we see them looking down in the pit. Remember, who was it who had that idea that they all go into the pit? There's this little shot where Fennec Shan and Boba are being all sneaky, looking down, like, "Hee, we put you down there." All right, so look, we got
like Hocus Pocus.
We got 2 speeder bikes at first, then we got 4. Now we got like a whole dozen of them. Look, there's Boba. Is Boba riding bitch right there? I gotta go back.
Yeah, he's
Boba,
he's the little.
Out. He's the half. Boba, you're on a motorcycle.
He's the half nude guy in Road Warrior now.
Boba's like, Sturgis. Right. I didn't wear no mask. Sturgis, Sturgis.
Yeah.
Cara Dune for life. Don't fire Cara Dune. Bring her back. All right. For dead.
Told you it's lo-fi Boba Fett, bro. Like, you could just upload this as lo-fi Boba Fett. People will listen to it.
The music sounds awesome.
Hans Zimmer's Boba Fett.
Is that his original jumpsuit bleached out?
Yeah, it looks like the undersuit, yeah.
Has he been wearing that shit for 5 years all bleached out with the Tuskens hanging out? Like,
hey man, them dudes who were lost in the Arctic in World War I wore them same animal skins for 2 years. Boosh.
Anna pointed out that that's a lot like Han Solo's and Kira's speeder in Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Luke's speeder.
No, dude. I mean, you're right.
It's the T-60s they're probably talking about on the Death Star, bro.
Yeah, you're not wrong, because the other thing takes design notice from it, but it has like the same like.
I had the toy from the Pick and Save. I know what it's like.
Oh, me too. Me too. No, but I mean, it has the little backside thing. It's.
You could tell by the Vaseline smear.
On the sands of Tatooine. But check out these bikes too. I think somebody actually leaked that there were all bikes of different colors. Actually, you know what? It was me. I'm not even kidding. It was me.
I wonder who got you Christmas presents, kids. Oh, it was me.
Yeah.
Fuck Santa. Daddy rules this house.
No, in the spoiler report where I lay out that the Slave One is coming back in Mando and that the Naboo starfighters are coming back, I talk about these very speeders and their
no
colors.
shit, Jason, because you're up in the far left corner on that parking garage with your Starbucks.
But I'm going to throw it out there that it based off of what I had at that time and thinking it was Mando season 3, I'm guessing that we're going to see the Naboo starfighter in this series, in this show. Yeah, that's them.
Poor pit droid.
Hit and run. Hit and run.
No, you stood his ground.
Look at
That
Look at the poor little dude.
T60, it stood its ground.
I hope you made it.
Get out the way of freedom, bitch. Like,
you know what would be cool is if you had like the head and like a turtle crawled into it and lived in it like a hermit crab, and like you had like a pit droid hermit crab creature. Anyways,
blue swoops matter. All right.
Oh,
you know this.
Is that Boba? That's Fennec.
She's like, I fish with these too, even though they're rusty.
There we go.
Prequel shields.
Who's that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's play a game of Star Wars called Who Dat? Who Dat?
A New World lady.
Oh no! Boba's like, I like this idea. I'm thinking about investing in a hotel. Maybe I won't have to live a life of crime, and it'll be like The Godfather Part 3, where we try to go straight.
It's a Rylova witness. He comes over, tries to convert you to Rilo. If you don't,
Sophia Coppola.
Sell you.
Oh, yeah, right there.
There.
They're looking
Right
down
there.
inside the pit. They dropped everybody in the pit right there, didn't they? I think they did it. Look at those little rascals. Look at them. Look at that. Look at the little mischief on Boba's face.
It's just filled with salacious crumbs, though. They get eaten by all salacious crumbs. Peck all their fucking eyes out.
It's salacious. Have some respect. Look at them. Look at the little punks.
She's got that wild headmaster grin, you know, like when the parents drop you off at the private school and leave.
I mean, that's a little Kevin McAllister look right there.
It's a sinister look, isn't it? Like, you fuckers.
It's a little bit like they put Micro Machines down there.
Somewhere right now, an ex-boyfriend's like, I know that look. It's not good.
For sure. We've all had it. I'm so tired.
Oh,
I get so tired and so lonely in the Sarlacc pit.
I have sold it twice. What?
Seismic charges. I've had seismic charges against me, all untrue. Anyways, pew pew pew. All right, David, we did fix it. We got it working. Play Freebird. I don't know how. I could play. No, I'm not going to. You sent the same link, Max. You're already here. Why are you messaging Max? Max, do you not have enough attention already? Do you have to be in the chat and on the show at the same?
Jason's chat is 10 minutes behind.
Come on.
I think it's funny.
Are you calling me an attention whore?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. You fit right in.
So Padme over. Gotta wear a giant geisha outfit. Everyone's wearing normal clothes and shit. Like, all right, Padme. Okay.
And
Just going to Excalibur.
I'm gonna go back
to we're going to medieval times, Padme. What's with the fucking geisha light up dress? Like,
yeah.
One person.
The wall. And Sophia Coppola is still I still think the hottest handmaiden. I'm gonna throw her in for the ring again. That's my second Sophia Coppola reference.
I tried to get Natalie to wear it to a Mongolian barbecue once. She wouldn't do it. I tried.
Okay. So Carlo says this trailer was amazing, for me the best. and I am going to
good.
agree with Carlo. I think it's the best one they've done for Boba so far.
I think it's amazing. It's good. It's 1 minute.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing 1 minute.
Hey,
it's 1 minute.
Hey,
it's good.
People have buried me over 1 minute of amazingness. Okay,
how'd that go?
Just one.
How'd that go?
Like 10 years. 10 years.
Right. So almost about the cycle it takes to make a Batman film. Got it? Worth it?
Yeah, exactly.
Got it? Worth it?
I'm gonna change my Tinder profile to bat sexual. Yeah, but about every 4 years you get about 60 minutes worth.
It gets meaner and darker every time now, doesn't it?
Oh, when it's fun. Marlene says VOA FYI. I don't know what that means. I'm so confused. It probably means like something really, really bad.
Viceroy something.
I just like Darth Maximus sending metal signal. Anyways, the compressor, dude.
Darth Maximus.
Well, computer is slowing down.
Is it?
It's fine now for me.
God bless Max.
Yeah. I bypassed the compressor. Yes, this is true. I'm all hopped up on coffee today, and I'm having a good old time. Unsolved Star Wars Mystery says, have you ever noticed that a lot of the clone troopers seem to resemble the bounty hunter Jango Fett? Why could this be? What is the connection? See, that's why Unsolved Star Wars
racist of them to say they all look alike, bro.
Is my favorite Star Wars YouTube channel. Check it out because Unsolved Star Wars Mysteries ask the questions that you're all thinking, but we're afraid to ask because somebody like Rob might call you racist when you're not. You're actually making true observations about our reality that people like Rob can't handle. So, but check out that channel.
Unsolved Star Wars Mystery totally didn't support the Space Confederacy.
when Unsolved
totally didn't do that.
When Unsolved Star Wars Mysteries first made a post in the chat, I was like, I so want to make fun of this right now, but I don't want to hurt this person's feelings if they are just a little bit insane.
What if it really is Robert Stack come back from the dead to just give us Unsolved Star Wars Mysteries?
Trust me. Watch the videos.
You need that Robert Stack voice, though.
If you've ever laughed at a joke on this show, I think you're going to be okay.
Bro, I don't laugh. My family will tell you I don't laugh or smile. It's true. It's true.
James is just like, hey, Jason, Rob, and Max.
Hey, James.
And I'm like, hey, James, George Washington Smith. DD O'Brien. Yeah, Boba gonna drop the dinner party into the Rancor pit. Moochie. That for some reason reads very J and Silent Bob. But
then Favreau leans into the camera, dinner for 5, Rancor.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Jason and Rob. Jason K says hi.
Hi, Jason K.
Hello, Jason K.
Hey.
That's Jason K. I'm just Jason. Okay.
I mean, James. Shit.
James
from the show.
Dell, is that facetiousness because it was like blasting your ears? Because it probably was. I have no idea how the sound mix on the show is going most of the time. I'm going to turn Max up because I noticed Max is a little bit low.
I want it so loud we have to yell over the trailer. That's what I want.
So yeah,
all the algorithms can hear it.
My best Red 5 in friend says, you see them looking down into the Rancor pit. Yeah, that was where I was like, what was it? I think it was Red 5 who pointed out the dinner party is going to go into the pit. I think so. And I like that shot because when I saw it, I thought of it and I was like, yep, they're going to feed them to the Rancor pit. And that's what I'm all about. And this right here was X-Wing giving the super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Once again, I really do appreciate it. Just in case they rip the stream down, they always try. Sounded like Blade Runner now. The music, yeah. I actually when I heard the music, I was like, man, this is really good music. And I'm like, watch me praise the hell out of this music, and it turns out just some stock trailer music. Like, remember the Force Awakens trailers? They were just pulling, some of them were pulling like half stock music and doing this weird mashup of stuff. But
well, the one that broke my heart was that bit in the trailer for Rise of Skywalker that was the Duel of Fates mixed in with the Force, with the Imperial March or whatever, and then they never did that. You son of a fucking bitch came up with the best musical cue out of all three of these films, and it's not in the movie.
Not putting Duel of the Fates in the final showdown of that movie was such a mistake, because like, man, if Ben Solo and Rey had come out to Duel of the Fates like it was the end duel from Phantom Menace, and we bookended the saga with that shit, people would have been like, it's in my pants, and it wouldn't have made the movie better, but I would have at least been like, fuck yeah, dude, let's fucking do this. Instead, it was John Williams going like, I'm so old, I'm pretty good because I'm really old, but just let me die, please.
The music isn't aging. Why does it have to sound like it's in hospice? I don't understand.
When John Williams handed over the end duel music for episode 9, it said "Let Me Die" by John Williams in a key of B flat. And it was just like,
yeah, B flat in the ground.
Flat on my back, 6 feet under, please, just let me die. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, John Williams, sleepy old 89,000-year-old John Williams is still better than anybody. So I'll take it. You know what I mean? But boy, your chance to do the callback there was missed. Okay, Eric says still doesn't like Boba's outfit under the armor. 1980 Boba, or I riot. Yeah,
well,
I am
prepared to riot.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we see a lot of iterations of the armor, and you know, in a weird way, man. Like I kind of get it. Like a part of me does want that too, and has wanted that. But the thing is, Tamara Morrison doesn't have the same build and body type and shape as Jeremy Bulloch. They just are two different like bone structures there. And when you
it's laughable when you see it now.
No,
like I don't want them to refilm anything, but you look at it, you're like, yeah, maybe he was like on a real low carb diet for a while there, and you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, even Jango Fett, when he's Jango Fett, it's just not the same as him. And like if you were to take just Jango Fett and start photoshopping it into Boba Fett, you know, you can kind of get the vibe. It doesn't look the same.
I couldn't do this, but I feel like if they classic Lucasfilm tried to overthink this, right? They would be like, actually, it was Omega in the armor for those scenes, pretending to be Boba Fett. And here's the Marvel comic that shows you when they switched out, and Omega was actually pretending while Boba was on a secret mission, and then they rendezvoused back up before. You know, it was Omega Protocol. You know, like you're like, all right, man, there's a whole thing there, and it's just, or it was a different actor. But I can see them way overthinking it. There's your fucking there's just screen cap the whole thing. There's the thumbnail.
I never compare their two body types.
Yeah, no, and it's like so when you change it, like he's just so much more stocky, and I think it would draw more attention to the fact that it doesn't actually line up. So I think it's in their best interest to not go back to it personally.
Yeah, just let it go.
You know, and maybe when he was in the Sarlacc pit, he would just gnaw on some of that Sarlacc. Maybe that's what he ate. He's like, he's ate his way out. No, yeah. he doesn't like that. He's like
Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Right? He's like, I just get your powers from eating Sarlacc.
Right. Yeah. And then X-Wing says, pit droids. I'm sending you guys a Star Wars encyclopedia. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I knew it was pit droid. See that's the thing is whenever like Rob says like something, I always in my head like the nerd in me goes pit droids, and then I'm like, man, if I do it, then I'm just gonna come off as like that guy the whole time.
The pod racer droids.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna Star Wars explain to you.
I guarantee you, no one on the artist who invented the fucking Jug Chang wasn't sitting around calling them pit droids. They're the pod droids, fucking things.
Just call him Jug Chang.
Yeah, Jug Chang, dude.
Jug Chang is the guy from New Orleans.
Doug Chain, bro. I slur my words, but yeah. Well, you know, the Fenadol's a bitch, right? Like,
my name is Colonel Jug Chang. I'm here to give you some crawdads and Star Wars art.
Women call him Jug Chain, dude. He drops trout. Like, whoa, look at that pit droid. You know, there, I got it. Fucking nerds get me on nomenclature. What are you, a fucking licensor? You know what I'm saying? Actually, it needs to say the child on all the fucking It's Baby Yoda is the child.
His name is Grogu, you son of a bitch.
They should have just named him Yogurt and make it Feta complete. You know, like seriously, just make him Yogurt. Would Mel Brooks gonna sue?
God,
I should have named him Bubbles and had his voice go, "Hey Bubbles,
hey, how you doing? How you doing?" Then he rips off someone's face.
What does it smell like in there, DeJaren? Oh, it smelled like doo-doo feces. You guys ever see that when he was talking about how when he was in prison or in jail? What was it like in there? It smelled like doo-doo feces. It makes me laugh. I still laugh about it.
What was that on?
Oh, it might have been like 2020 or something. It was like Michael Jackson in one of those specials where he talked about when he was held. And yeah, he doesn't say, you know, it's not like, oh, it smelled like shit. He's like, it smelled like doo-doo feces. It's like
doo-doo.
Doo-doo feces. That should be a new Star Wars character too. X-Wing says they look like Shadows of the Empire.
It's DD Fee FEE SEES DD Feces, right? It's the Kenner figure. Yeah. He's the janitor. It's DD Feces cleans up the fucking Jabba's palace.
In my report on that from back then, X-Wing.
In your doo-doo feces.
My doo-doo feces, I was told that they were modeled after Vespas. And when you see them, you could kind of see so they're kind of like if you took a Vespa and a swoop bike, mashed them together. And yeah, I even had the colors of them from that shot. So yeah. Oh hey, Max just DM'd me 26 minutes ago.
Oh.
I just saw that you messaged me. But yeah. Oh no, X-Wing had to go to work.
Dude, later than Kurtz. Messages are later than Kurtz, my friend.
Later than Kurtz. Showing up to work on Return of the Jedi after you've been fired. I wonder if this is where Boba gets the Rancor he rides. Yeah, if I'm gonna guess that's how that goes. I think in the first shot, that's him going into the Slave One shot. The Battlefront 2, it's canon. Like what happens in there is canon. When you go in Battlefront 2, they have a skiff, one of the smaller sail barge, the skiff, not the sail barge, parked in there. When we see it in the last trailer, it's the same building except for it's more dilapidated. Like some panels are going off, falling. More light is coming through the top of it. And so which would put the Battlefront skirmish before the fight that we see there, if you want to get like, you know, so they have leeway that anything that we have is after. So any more destruction, any changes, it's been a few years.
I'm just watch you, Joel Williamson. They're going to be like, you know where these swoops are made? They're made on the planet Vespa.
Princess Vespa.
I know. But that's again, like yogurt Vespa. Pizza the Hut should have been the hotel on Batu. It's opened up by Pizza the Hut. Like they should have just co-opted all of Spaceballs. What are you gonna be? Can the parody successfully sue the thing as parodying? I don't think so. Has that ever happened where something's parodied something and then that thing co-opted all the parody shit? Like
Star Wars I've never probably tried to sue something that it ripped off. It wouldn't surprise me.
I made Star Balls canon, and they didn't like it.
Star balls.
Yeah, I did. I did that. That was me.
Yeah. Well, we are now going to go into that was breakdown spoilery territory, but what I was going to say was we might want to look at that Monopoly board. We got the high res images, and I think Santa in this one or the failed one?
The failed one.
Well,
wait a minute. I don't know. Rob.
Well, anyway, I'll think him again. But Santa and Mark Hamilton from Star Wars Santa Show.
I put the
Santa,
link in there.
What? Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up right now. We got the high res images of it thanks to them, and this Monopoly board that I want to say is like me and Mark Hamilton were talking. Actually, don't put those other images up that are on there. Just show the Monopoly board. That was just what he sent me for us to like help break it down. Mark did. Yeah. So this is the board, right? And on that board, we can see a bunch of spaces. Now, these spaces could be huge spoilers for the show. But I'm also going to throw out there that in the past, stuff has shown up on these boards that isn't necessarily from the property that it, is giving us. So we'll have to like analyze it and see, like, can we tell if the image is from somewhere else? Have we seen it before? Like, for instance, I'll just start with Chewbacca up at the top. We don't have to start there, but that Chewbacca image, does that mean Chewbacca's in it? Or are they just throwing the Wookiee on there for the familiarity?
No offense.
Yeah.
I got a complaint already.
Okay.
In Boba Fett's world, Bib Fortuna would be the shittiest fucking first spot, dude. Not Bosk.
Right. But
Mace Windu would be where Luke Skywalker is. Or where certainly where the Mandalorian is. Why would the Mandalorian be? This is not from Boba Fett's perspective. This is from Star Wars licensing, right? Like fans and shit. Because I don't agree with this. Oh wait. Which way do you start? Collect, go. That's go, right? Right there. Mm-hmm. Why is the jail on the far left? I thought the jail was in the. They moved it around.
Okay.
Oh no, it's double
really
jail.
Quickly, somebody just linked me to it. Our article was called "Some Prequel Era Starships Are Coming to Star Wars Mandalorian Season 2 and 3." Okay, and this was at the end of filming of Season 2, in November of 2020. Was it 2020? November 30th, 2020. So about 2 years or about 1 year ago, and so right now the train yard set they're filming is the Tatooine content. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah! Wow, there's a lot in this. I forgot about this report. Right there, if you can see, I should just probably pull it up. But I talk about the writing on the hair. I'm just gonna pull this up really quickly. No, I won't do it. But I talk about the writing on top of all of those buildings, and then, but the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I think this means the Naboo starfighters in Book of Boba, and I think that's an important and interesting to say the least. But it would make sense for Slave One again in general. Boba probably parked it at Jabba's or near Jabba's palace. He then quote died. That's true. I'm on the mindset they bring back Boba, who we thought was dead. He has to have some kind of journey, blah blah blah. So the N1. My favorite bit of information is that a Naboo N1 starfighter has been reconstructed for the Mandalorian's 3rd season. I think that was Book of Boba Fett. The Naboo N1 is probably my favorite ship. But blah, 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 blah. So, and then my last part about it is called Vespas in Space. There are also these Vespa scooter type speeders being made for the 3rd season of the series. They come in green, blue with chrome trim. They're not dirty or lived in at all. They probably weren't done yet. They could be for the Naboo, but they still haven't built any of the Naboo sets that I've heard about. And then, so there we go. Yeah. So that's definitely what all of that is. When you put it all together, everything we thought was Mando season 3 at the time was Book of Boba Fett. Okay, so back to the Monopoly board. Sorry, I had to get that out of my brain so I could focus. So should we zoom in on the pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get all up in its guts?
How close you want to get?
Yeah. So right there we have Bosk, right?
Yeah,
and that looks like That's an Empire Strikes Back boss, though, isn't it? Isn't that the shot from Empire Strikes Back?
Looks
They're
like
milking it.
Yeah. Well, no, but it's not about milking it. We're trying to figure out, are they using a Bosk from Book of Boba Fett, or are they using a Bosk from the Empire Strikes Back? Because if it's a new Bosk, there we go. But that looks like the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, that looks like the Empire Strikes Back Bosk to me.
Yeah, it's the same shot.
Yeah, and so is IG-88, right?
Yeah.
And then what is that in the middle? This is the Sarlacc pit.
Sarlacc pit, pay $200.
200 credits. 200 credits, Rob.
Oh.
Somebody's going to have to get you a Star Wars encyclopedia.
Wrath cars. 200 Wrath cars. You'd pay in Wrath cars in this game. Like, totally.
Yeah. And then
I nerd lord you. There.
Yeah.
Nerd
and then we have see so like we're like already into a place right now where if none of this stuff is in the Book of Boba Fett television series and they're just throwing a bunch of random Star Wars stuff on here from Jabba's palace and stuff like that, it's going to be kind of infuriating. Joel says, new Bosk, same as the old Bosk. I appreciate that. And then that shot of Lando, that's not a new shot of Lando either, is it? That's the same old Lando. And so there was a time when I was hoping that maybe we might see some of the Return of the Jedi stuff kind of going sideways from Boba's perspective. I theorized maybe Boba's going to let this plan hatch out. Maybe he's letting Jabba get killed. Maybe he didn't really plan on seeing it through, and then he gets his backpack hit and he falls into the Sarlacc. But looking at this right now, that's Boosh or Bausch. I can't remember which pronunciation is the correct one now. But
it's Amuse Bouche, actually.
It's Le Bouche.
It's Galgadot.
Yeah, it's DD feces. That's actually is. No.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna go with a bunch of content filler on that one. Question, Rob, if it's not impossible, are you able to rotate stuff in the app?
Yeah, I can rotate around the corners. I can't just rotate it.
Yeah, if you can rotate it, so that way we have the other side.
I was gonna do.
Yeah, thank you. See, this is the kind of magic that you don't get on other Star Wars ships. All right,
fucking stormtroopers.
Oh, I feel dizzy now.
All right, so we have the same I don't know, boy diddler from the original Monopoly game. All right. Wait, go down to the guy in jail. Just look at that guy though.
They didn't even like.
No, they always keep some classic.
It should be but it should be.
No, it's just
they just kept the old Monopoly face in there.
Yeah, I think they always do that.
It should be. Know what that should be? It should be Salicious Crumb, like in that cage when they're gonna roast him in the Mando, right? Because they keep him in cage. They eat him.
His name is Salacious.
Yes, Salicious. He should be in there.
Does Bausch or LaBouche, the armor, the way it's like leaning, it looks like she's holding a glass of blue milk, but it's just the armor.
It's Sharia LaBouche. Sharia LaBouche. Yeah, it's a real thing.
And then right there, Jabba. That's just the normal Jabba, right? That's just another still from Jabba. That stormtrooper.
It's not even one that hired him back in A New Hope. That's clearly the.
Yeah, that stormtrooper just looks like the stormtrooper.
It looks like Django.
Force 95 stuff. Oh, yeah. That is fat bib, I think.
No, it's thin bib.
Is it thin bib?
It's thin bibs. Thin bibs are they're also Girl Scouts sell them once a year.
It looks like he's being flirty, like, hey.
Yeah. What does chat think? Is that thin bibs or fat bibs?
It's thin bibs.
He's doing the old Jason Ward on YouTube trick where you film from the pot tits up.
If you wanted to know what Jason Ward looks like on Instagram, there you go.
Oh yeah, no. In my Instagram, I'm in thongs.
When I stick it in you,
I'm letting you know that I want it all. What is that?
It's a power glove. What?
It's so bad. It's so bad. And then is that Django?
Mm-hmm. Is that the thing? Is that like a recorder or whatever?
Is Django giving 2 hand jobs to 2 Force Ghosts in that shot? What's he doing? Oh, he has the blasters. He has
Yeah.
he has finger guns. He's like bang, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot.
Bing
I'm
bong.
Your daddy. I'm your daddy. Bang, 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 shoot, shoot,
Bing
shoot.
bong.
He's all Eric says you can't sue for parody. Weird Al doesn't have to ask permission for his songs. He does it as a courtesy. Well, I can tell you this much, Eric Denton. I wrote a Saved by the Bell parody and they took that shit down and monetized it from me. They'll do what they want. But Mace Windu! Whoa.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I don't think Mace Windu, dude. All I'm saying is they're the guy who kills your father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like this should be Boba's like shit list. Who's this should be the ranking.
Let me have this dream.
Maybe that's what maybe that's what it is. The Book of Boba Fett, like his shit list.
I don't know.
It's just not high enough.
No,
he killed his father.
But wait, go back to him. Go back to him. Because I think that is definitely Mace Windu Attack of the Clones Geonosian background.
Yeah.
So we don't. But I like where their heads at is what's important here. You know what I mean? Get it? Get what I'm saying? Where their heads at?
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying? Where their heads at? But yeah, I mean, is this stuff pertinent? Is the question. I know a lot of people are going to say it is. I'm going to say I hope so, but I don't know if the people who are making the board at Hasbro, they might just be throwing shit on there and getting approvals, you know?
You and Star Wars Stan have been reading the tea leaves, man. Like,
well,
it's a Monopoly board. There's no agenda.
No.
I'm trying to see how you lay out the actual game board as if I'm designing it, and you guys are like, this is all clues to what's going to be in the series. It's not the Book of Boba Fett theme. It's the Boba Fett themed board. So like,
when
this
Mace
is all
Windu shows up at the end of the season to season 2, you're gonna feel so dumb.
It's gonna be Nick Fury because we saw him in space with the Skrulls the last time at the end of the Captain Marvel. Like, I know where he's at. He don't even wear sandals.
I believe Mace Windu is gonna come back. I think Samuel L. Jackson is too big of a draw. He wants to come back. They want him back. We didn't see him die on screen.
He's got both of his eyes back now, so he can do it.
And it's going to give Boba, I think, something to shoot for down the road.
All I'm saying is in the value of placement cards, I don't see Darth Vader being worth more to Boba Fett than the motherfucker who killed his dad.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hang up. Nobody's gonna play this fucking game, Rob. Nobody. I'm not gonna buy this piece of shit.
Cut to a week later when Jay's like, "Here we are streaming the Boba Fett Monopoly board. Let's play together."
If Hasbro wants to send me $60, I'll do it. I'll do it for $60 an hour.
Meg owns everything on the board. Shit, that didn't take long. You know, we all owe Meg money.
Yeah,
great landlord.
And then yeah, right. Okay, yeah. Oh, Rob Magic. Rob takes an idea and he flips it on its head. Oh,
Chewbacca
so
the cookie.
That's a Chewbacca L'Oreal commercial right here. So yeah, I wish I could read what it says, and then right there we have
it says
right here we have what does it say? Does it say Boba Fett Starship?
The fire spray.
Oh wait, no, it says "Let's go, Brandon."
Come on, Fendon Menace, tell me, what does that say?
It says "Let's go, Brandon."
3 more years, bitch. 3 more years, bitch. That's what it says. Like,
Rick Jones says Mace Windu confirmed. Fuck you, Rob. Rick knows. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Han's in Carbonite. Han is still in Carbonite, right?
Oh wait, who's that? That's Sabine, or is that Bo-Katan?
It looks like Bo-Katan to me.
Yeah, it says Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan Peninsula.
It says low poly Mandalorian from the Nintendo 64.
Roll it back one though. What is that before? What is that?
Planet. Blah, blah, blah.
Planet Terrestrial.
Does she have a ship or some shit I don't know about from that cartoon?
No.
Is it a Clone Wars ship?
And then I don't know. Oh well, if anybody in the chat knows what it is, let me know.
That's the hand that goes up Yoda's ass. Like you can
Yeah.
see, there's a thumb. There's Yoda's bum.
So the next two are definitely weird, because if that is Bo-Katan, then
Yeah,
it's going to imply that Bo-Katan isn't just on the board for no reason, and that date she may be in the season, but also Dark Troopers, also a weird addition. So are we gonna but because I guess maybe does he get a pass on the Dark Troopers because they were in the episode that he's technically in from the Mando season 2?
What do you mean?
Turns out all the Dark Troopers are clones of Kyle Katarn.
In Mandalorian season 2, Boba Fett's in the episode with these two characters.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that's probably all that it is. And then we got Fennec Shand looking like she's in Devo.
And Grogu.
We got go to jail.
Little yogurt.
I'm gonna laugh if a lot of the rumors that we've had in the last couple of months have all been based off of the leaks of this Monopoly board through licensees. Yeah,
Grogu's worth more than
have you not seen how much money this guy makes them? He should be Boardwalk for sure. He's the most expensive player. Bounty, that just says bounty hunter.
Yeah,
that's
John Wayne's kids in that armor though. It's not really.
I can't lie. I mean, I would be kind of mad if the Pleiadians came down, some hot Nordic ass people. They like took us all up into space, and then Max steps out first, and they're all, oh, it's the human, and then I'm like Jason, and you're Rob, and Max is the human.
Don't let Meg colonize the board, says Joel Williamson.
He is English.
Joel.
We're British. Or
they're actually going to change the name to this to Joypack. Because they didn't know Jets invoke 9/11, so now it's going to be Joypacks. So.
Yeah, then we got Luke Skywalker.
Jetpacks canceled. That's actually Luke from Masters of Terraskasi. You can tell.
That is just artwork of Luke, correct?
Yeah, that's not Mark Hamill.
It's not. Yeah, it might as well be Terraskasi. And then the Sail Barge and Darth Vader. I got to be honest with you guys. I was hoping when we got to break this down that I was going to be completely convinced that it was a ton of confirmations, and I am not too convinced that this board is a spoiler in any way.
I have to agree with you.
Right?
Yeah. It looks like
how pink them tentacles are.
Oh, I like it pink.
That's where he parks the ship right there. And look at the scale of the ship to the palace. That's in scale.
That's in scale.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Wait, go up to a Jabba's palace. Who wants to make a video about how Disney painted dicks into it? You ever seen the dicks in the Little Mermaid poster?
Bro, when it happened, my uncle was showing me.
I don't buy it.
We were at the theater and he's showing all these kids, look at this dick, and I'm just like, we're at the movie theater. Man.
Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it personally on that one. But there you go.
They removed it. I saw it at the theater.
Well, because people were saying it was dicks. I mean, if people are saying people are saying it's dicks, you're gonna, you're not gonna keep it. I mean,
it's a Kenny Baker dick right there.
That's a big old fat Kenny Baker dick. Wait, go up top. Wait, go back. Is that a go back to the palace? Like zoom in on that palace. That is a
personal massage.
Hitachi magic wand is what I was going to say. Me and Max are on the same right there. Disney, what are you doing? Why are you guys trying to sell Hitachi magic wand vibrators to my kids? Huh?
Back massagers.
Yeah, back massager.
I said personal massager.
The back of your front butt, maybe.
Personal massager is what Robert Kraft goes to jail for. Back massager is what Disney sells.
Right, and that middle part is something I saw a Russian guy put in his butt one time, and it collapsed. It broke. It was glass. And
welcome to Instagram.
Welcome to the internet. I have never been the same.
He's got a Bobby Clava. Look at that. A Boba Clava.
The armor looks really cool when it's drawn. I have to say, like the armor with the black looks really badass.
When you can see it
art.
well lit and all that shit versus in
Yeah,
chat.
like right there, it does look really cool. I'm pretty into it.
Yeah, like we could see
Oh, wait,
80s versus now.
Go back to the board. Does he have Tuscan boots on, or are those different boots?
Those are just leg wrappings.
Yeah, little Tuscan boots.
They're leg warmers.
Yeah. That right there is a pretty funny thing right there. We could see all of the costume variants that he has. I think you got the original Boba on top, but then we got
we don't have the super scratched up one from the Mando. Fucking waste.
I mean, it is. I am more about the pewter little figures in a little car, little dog, and these are just some cheap ass.
It's only $450 on Hasbro Pulse. What are you complaining about, bro? They're giving you quality stuff here.
Oh, they definitely are. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's why I won't be buying it. I bought their last one. I bought one of the prequel ones. Was super excited about it, honestly, and got it home, opened it up, and it looked like shit. And I took it back to a Target. I'm not gonna pay for it personally. Oh, if you need whatever they cost, $29.99, whatever they cost at Target.
Credits, Mando credits,
and Mando credits, green and red dice, and Mythos.
What does the 9 and a 5 mean? Does it mean 95? Is this the powers of the Force?
Yes.
Look at it. It's 95. It means powers of the Force. This is a hidden thing.
It's a hidden homage. That means it's for me.
It means the last time they made a Rancor toy that didn't suck was in.
Yeah. So what does Star Wars stand say? Yeah, I'm thinking it's just highlights from Boba's story, not specific at all to Book of Boba Fett season. Yeah, which also allows me to double down on not buying it. You know, it's like, why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you?
It wasn't until Rob pointed out that it says Boba Fett, not the Book of Boba Fett.
Ah, is that right?
Yeah.
It's just called Boba Fett. Yeah, good call, Rob.
Made by Ugnaughts.
No, it says made by USA. It's a Gungan made it.
I feel like he pooped
so
out the
stupid.
Hasbro logo.
He wrote made by USA.
I feel like he just pooped it out down there. He's a bloop. Oh shit.
Yeah. So this is all just stuff related to Boba's,
the only Monopoly board I've ever been excited about that wasn't like Monopoly board related, I guess, would have been maybe like a Simpsons one or so. I don't know, something with the city. Like you need a city. Like, what are you gonna own people now? Are we trading in slavery here? I get to own Bosk for fucking 60 credits. Fire sprayed. I get to own Darth Vader. I get to own the original slave. Right? Yeah. Like I don't get it, owning people. Unless these were, again, like the hits that he had on all the people out in the galaxy, right? Like you're collecting them, but he was he gonna take out Darth Vader? No.
Let's go look at the back of the board and see if that's what it's implying. Because that very well may be what the text says. They may have a special game mode. Celebrate a legendary bounty hunter and the galaxy of characters he has encountered.
There you go.
So relive memorable moments featuring Boba Fett. Place symbols. What's that say? His armor on your properties.
Symbols from his armor on your.
So we can't have slave one
figures.
But we can enslave.
Yeah, we don't have slave one like Jango's head. Like all the items, little Grogu and shit. We get so weird, man.
Yeah, kind of a weird call. What's going on with the art in the right hand corner? Is the palace tilting? Is it the leaning tower of Jabba right there? What is that?
It's Obi-Wan's. It's that one of those impasto filters.
Yeah.
Over Obi-Wan's old hut. He reclaims it. He lives in that. He's like, smells like fucking rosewater in here, but I'll clean it up.
Huh. Yeah. Not I don't know. I won't. If anyone's in the chat, is anyone in the chat going to buy it? I'm curious what the general consensus is here.
Isn't Star Wars fun? Isn't this fun? This is so fun.
I mean, people like to play Monopoly, so
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. It's like
Then
you
draw
know,
stuff. Let it be drawn. Like it's just not fun, man. And when it's weird photos, they take the fun out of it. It's like and it's conflicting. It's weird because they pick fonts like this stuff where it's like all look, it's fine, it's in stone, it's metal, it's all perfectly lined up, right? And then they leave the fucking old 30s jail dude in there. Like
that is Monopoly. All the Monopoly boards do that.
it should all be drawn the way they were in the holiday special. It should be all drawn.
You know, what'd be fun
cartoon.
is if they had a Boba Fett Clue version.
You want to know something?
No one
pretty,
plays Clue. We watch Clue.
I've played Clue.
It
was fun.
It's not true. I don't believe you.
I did.
I played Clue. It was a good time.
I don't believe that rumor.
Monopoly was created by a socialist to teach us about why capitalism is ultimately bad and you will lose.
Now also,
then it was stolen. No, then it was stolen, and reconfigured and turned into this pro isn't greed fun game. And I got to be honest with you. Like I always go back and forth. I haven't played Monopoly with my kids for that reason.
But European board games like Ticket to Ride, and they're hand drawn. Like it's something about America, man. Like we just don't. They go photos.
But
fucking
who is this for? I guess is what we should ask as well.
The douchebag who wears the imperial symbols and walkers as his family on the back of his SUV.
I think it's for my 8-year-old kid,
or that person.
And I think when they see characters who they like and who they know, they get excited and they go, "Oh, I'm on Luke Skywalker. Oh, I'm on Chewbacca. Oh, I'm on." You know what I mean? And it is.
You want to know what would outsell this? A holiday special Monopoly board.
I don't know.
Look on the cover and see what age range it's for.
It says from Jason to Rob. What?
It probably from 8+ or something like that, I would imagine. But is it on the front? Usually it's on the front. If we can see it. Yeah, 8+. Yeah.
So
2 to 4. If it
2 to 4 players.
Plus.
Yeah. So kids are probably gonna play it.
Yeah. Yeah, that and it's probably going to be in the toy aisle at Target. And then, we adults will go over there and then think it's for them. And then criticize it on a YouTube show. Like
Ticket to Ride, kids can play that.
Or you can just, make it a drinking game and play it.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
But and once again, I'm not endorsing
Boba Fett, not Boba shots.
They make 15,000 of these stupid Monopoly boards. God, I watched that 2020 on those kids that were kept by their parents, like chained to their bed for like 20 years. Like some of them were like 30 years old and stuff. And the mom was such a psycho. She would go out shopping. She would buy like every collectible like Monopoly game ever, and they weren't allowed to play with it while the kids like wore like rags. I was like, yeah, that rings true. that sounds like a Monopoly obsessed person. how they would operate. But once again, I'm taking Monopoly too serious.
What is VOY?
Bring your own beer?
No,
I don't know. I don't know. I that's what I said earlier when someone said
no. It came on like two other times.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Boy.
Yeah. It probably means like vagina oiled yourself.
It's the third time I've seen this.
Yeah,
that means
I don't know.
Spam.
That's what I was wondering, if it's a spam account.
Spam.
Probably.
It's spam.
But what does it mean though? What is the galaxy trying to tell us?
It's a big issue. Beware of content creators. It's a bot thing.
Some results may be explicit.
Ban them.
And they're all female names too. I noticed.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, a video of me talking about issues regarding voy.fyi spam. If you don't know what it is, voy is a link to an inappropriate blah blah blah.
No.
Okay.
Delete them.
Ban them.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel like me and Ann had something going though. Like, you know what I mean?
I can see how you get yourself into trouble, Jason.
Yeah, like Ann was gonna be like, hey, you know, I'll let you be the red boba, and I'll be the blue boba, and I was like, yeah, I know what that means.
And ride the rancor.
yeah, Max knows. I mean, Ann, you minx. But anyways, yeah. So we should we kind of want to watch the Boba trailer? Nah, we already did it.
I want to watch it one more time.
You do?
Yeah, because I like the way the music sounds. Is that okay, Rob?
Sure. Let's watch a commercial. Let's get excited.
Rob, that's what we do in Star Wars. We watch commercials over and over again.
I have waited more for commercials this last year than I haven't since 2005. Just letting you know.
Let's be nerds.
Melon.
Let's be nerds.
The best trailer.
Let's be nerds.
Okay. You think they'll ever use the swoop theme from Shadows of the Empire in something official, or are they never going to pay that guy any money ever again?
I don't know. I'd be okay with it. But okay, hold on. Okay, I got the video back up. We're gonna watch it again. You guys want to watch it regular speed, or do you guys want to watch it
double speed? So we get a 30-second tone poem out of it. Like
regular.
I think the tone poems were longer than these trailers, but all right.
Well, these are truly TV spots and not really trailers. These are meant to. These are going to play in between football games and other bullshit like that to let normies know.
Man, we're getting a lot of these.
Is coming.
We got another voy.
Oh, Roxanne, girl, me and Ann have a thing.
Go away.
Me and Ann have a thing right now. Okay.
Well, now she's Roxanne.
Oh man, Roxanne. I'm kind of into you too, Roxanne. I don't know. My heart is so conflicted right now.
The void of menace won't leave us alone today.
Okay. I'm supposed to share a tab, aren't I?
Yeah. Let me see. Do I have to stop sharing to make that work? You control it. You bring it up.
Yeah, you could stop sharing if you want to, though. All right. Got that one up. Boom. Okay, and then I'm gonna put mine on the screen. Get out of here. All right. Yes. Go ahead. Stop sharing that though, Rob, because it's all cluttered on my little screen, my little baby screen. Okay. Here we go. All right. So I just want everybody to keep voy.fyi in mind while you guys are watching this. My two girlfriends who are fighting for my affections and my love right now I have 4 girlfriends now. Mm-hmm. All 4 of my girlfriends, they're fighting for me on this, and it's all because of this Book of Boba Fett trailer I got. Here we go. He's look at him. Look at him all sneaky. I gotta sneak up in there. And I'm guessing that once again that's before Mandalorian season 2. Or Sideways, I should say. To use some lost terminology.
Going to the Mormon temple.
Yeah. I just saw Max again. And then gonna throw them all in the pit.
Left-footed.
Look at his little jumpsuit. There's the Vespas. Oh, actually, the Vespas are all clean. Looking at them there.
I am Boba Fett.
Okay, now let's see what details can you pull out when. Okay, what details can you pull out now when it's this fast? Do you see more? Do you see? Do you see now? Now do you see? Do you see now? Now do you see? Whoa, look at Boba. Look how fast he is. He's like an old-timey guy. I need some ragtime piano.
Left 4 Dead.
Boy, I want to play Monopoly right now, don't you? Is it working?
I like this.
All right.
I like the music a lot. That sounds cool.
Yeah, the music is good. It's even good fast. But yeah, I'm gonna turn the old music down now. Oh wait, can I turn the music down? I can do that. I can do whatever I want. All right, let's do it again. But I'm gonna put it on slow while we talk about something. But yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to, like I said, knock like the a TV spot for doing what it does, because it's, like I said, it's not really like it was given.
You're a
over
better
to
man
show.
than me.
Well, it was.
No, I like the spot. It's just it's a minute. I get what they're doing.
They're teasing you.
It's obviously well, they're tickling me for 8 months.
with
Let's do it.
with the tentacles of the Rancor.
Yeah.
That shot is badass, though. Look at it. I
Yeah,
mean, that
it's
is
good.
really, really cool.
Compositing looks good. Lighting looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I just wish we had something meaty to stare over. It's a lot of the same stuff. So, but I get it. They don't want to give it away. Want to be a big secret. Can't wait. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because remember how long it felt till Christmas Day when you were a kid. This comes after Christmas. So imagine you're like, oh, I gotta wait till after Christmas. First world problems. First world problems.
After we
say, Rob, make a comment on the old YouTube channel, so that way I can make you a moderator on the YouTube channel, so that way you could shut people down when you want to in the future. I keep meaning to tell you. Sorry to do it on the show, but I always forget.
Can I do it on the chat?
I think you can.
I put yo.
I think that works. Anyways, we'll see.
I should have put. Hold on. VOY There, I joined in. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I totally want to date Jason.
Yeah.
You know, like I let him know.
Oh yeah.
Will he break my heart? Will I?
Dude, you want it so bad. Let me look at how hard you want it right now.
More than that Monopoly board. I can fucking assure you that.
Dude, you want to be my Fennec Shan so bad. I could.
Bro, I want a Boba Fett operation game where we can repair him from the Sarlacc. I want fun stuff. Just a little bit of fun. There's something inherently corporately unfun about Star Wars merch, man. And it doesn't need to be. It can be a little bit more Max Rebo fun. There's something so serious about everything. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to defend something I'm not going to buy. Like I just it's so like you're not wrong. The art isn't good enough that I'm like, wow, I want to own this. I want to have a keepsake of it for myself. It purely comes down to, do you want to play Monopoly, and does it sound fun to play it Star Wars themed around Boba Fett during the show, because like of that celebration of the moment in time.
Dude, Thesis and Voify are dating right now, says Joel.
Oh no!
That is the kind of fun. We need to put Joel Williamson in charge of fucking Star Wars merch. I like how you worked Voy F Y. Like that is Voify sounds like a fucking Star Wars name now.
I got to be honest with you guys right now. I am really, I'm pretty impulsive, and I can't help but notice right now that our show is right here on the side, and I want to know what happens when I click it. Does the internet blow up?
We demonetize ourselves with ourselves.
Wait, what if it makes a money loop? What if we are able just to keep taking the money from the show that the other show owes
I can
us?
now send you a DMCA for unlawfully using my likeness in a rebroadcast. I'll demonetize a bit.
It looks like it's like it.
We're gonna be like, wow.
This is an inception. Nobody has ever done this before.
People do. Meanwhile, 1700. Google. We got another one of these fucking dudes every 10 minutes thinks they can just restream the stream and act like they invented this shit. Whoa. Is it Elon again? No, it's not Elon again. Like,
I'm gonna take you guys to the world between worlds. If you stay with us, you're gonna get to see all of the Star Wars content for the next 10 years inside of this.
Oh my
Look
god!
at it, it's going deeper.
How great would this board have been if they had done it all with the Kenner action figures and you got little mini action figures as the pieces?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, fun.
Yeah, fun for who though? It's fun for us, but no
for
one
the
else.
people who played that get a kick out of it.
My kid's gonna go, oh look, it's derpy looking action figure. I want it too.
Look, you're not gonna have fun playing the game. It's gonna be it's kind of, and then everyone hates one another in about 20 minutes. Like,
I want a Kenner Star Wars board for sure.
I was banned from playing Monopoly by an ex-girlfriend because I became an evil Scrooge McDuck. I would buy things you'd want and then sell them to someone else on the table for $1 and not sell it to you. Like, I'd steal money. I'd talk shit. Monopoly's it's gotta be fun.
Still Judith Feces.
I mean, David agrees. He says Lucasfilm marketing needs to hire sketch cards.
I've worked with Lucasfilm licensing, and they don't think I'm fun. they don't like me.
Well, they don't know what they're doing.
They told me not to put skulls on Star Wars shirts. All right.
Yeah, battle droids and stormtroopers. Oh, so we can't use battle droids and stormtroopers now. Got it.
No blasters.
Well, who was that? Who was that really like?
I got in trouble. Dude? I got trouble. Trouble is harsh. I got the talk because they told us no blasters on the shirt, so I put no blasters. The word no blasters because it's a quote. And fucking, they're like, stop trolling licensing. Yeah. Like, I'm like, but it's a shirt. It's a quote, and you know what you're doing. Like, I'm like,
oh my god. I feel like I'm in.
It's the Spider-Man 3 trailer.
Do you guys? Who was that guy that like all like the MMA guys were wearing? It was like that real tacky, like airbrush looking shit.
Oh, it's Affliction.
It's a different name. No, it's a different name. It's like
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy. Yeah, it's like don't put skulls, but we're gonna put fucking Ed Hardy Star Wars shirts out and shit like that.
I even say it. I can't say it.
Did you like those?
I fucking hate Star Wars shirts.
No, Ed Hardy.
No.
Well, look, we were told to do it in 2005, and then they're like, it's dead, and then it came back. And it was weird, but I recently, on a major video game, they gave me a character. They're like, put Ed Hardy old sailor tattoos on there, but make up, and it was fucking hell on earth.
Yeah.
Like, it was 5 weeks of pain.
I want everyone to take note that the Star Wars Inception is now working. The images are starting to load inside, and they are starting to move.
This is how we get DiCaprio in Star Wars finally.
This is how the Clone Wars begin. This is how we take over the internet.
Is this all we're gonna do now? Like just watch? This is great. This is great.
I mean, it's going. I mean, has anybody ever tried it before? I don't think so. I think this is the internet first. I think whatever I do is the first time something has ever happened.
Yeah.
But
first means it's the best.
No, it does not. But first gets paid is the truth.
Every white guy thinks they're the first to something, and
All right, Star Wars Inception is over. We did it.
Dizzy.
Yeah. So, anyways, we have. I think we've done our show for today. I think we covered the trailer and we covered the board. I think we broke the board down. I think we came up with the consensus. Star Wars Santa came in, was like, dudes, I agree. That shit is
Christmas is canceled.
That shit is not Book of Boba Fett. It's just Boba Fett stuff. I'm not going to be giving it to any kids on Christmas.
It's the board of Boba Fett because I'm bored as shit from this game that looks fucking boring as shit.
Yeah.
And all the fucking characters are mismatched. There's no Dengar. You know what I mean? There's no Zola. Was it Zuckus? There's none of that Johnny Bravo dude, Skull Terminator dude from the fucking...
Or Love or Money is
War
not
of the
on
Bounty
there.
Hunters.
He's the most monopolistic character ever. Right? For Love or Money, Forlom should have been on there.
Yeah, no Forlom.
Yeah.
There's no right? There's no of those hot chicks that he was like Rhodians that he was trying to like bang. Like,
yeah, he didn't take his mask off though. That's why we know he wasn't that serious. He was just
Boba Fett don't give a shit about Princess Leia unless she's in a slave outfit.
He was being a Mando tease.
He can't do it, Rob, because we're not doing it in the Hut Slayer outfit. Okay.
So yeah, now we got Slave Leia and Slave One, kind of renamed from the Jabba's stuff. I think that's going to be it though. I don't think there's anything else you can rename, right?
Kids don't relate to Zuckus, bitch. Okay, man, chill out. I learned my lesson. Last fucking time I have an opinion on this show. I swear.
David is with you, man. He's like, I think Rob's mindset is exactly what the inner sanctum of Lucasfilm decision makers need.
Wow, we went on a date last night, so he's a little on a Rob high right now. So.
Yeah, it's like give it a couple days until you call, bud. You're kind of.
Don't text me during the show.
I don't know. So, like, okay, Max.
Yeah,
I want to ask because I've been meaning to ask you this show. So you're going to buy it. What about it works for you? No. I mean, it's a fair question. What about it works for you? That is like, I'm down to spend the $30 or whatever it is for it.
I didn't say I was gonna buy it. I was joking.
I thought you were being serious. I thought you were like, I'm gonna buy it. Oh, okay.
Ernest P. Worrell me this and sell me on it. You know what I mean, Vern? It's Boba Fett's over.
I'm serious. If I were to buy it, I'd turn it into a drinking game.
Yeah. Yeah. The only reason why I would buy it, like for instance, if you guys were like local and Boba Fett's coming out this week and you guys were gonna come over, I would pick it up and be like, let's fucking play Boba Fett Monopoly because it's Boba Fett time. You know what I mean? And then that dumb game would be like, okay, now it's special because we made it special. Mm-hmm. But they didn't make it special. Is my point. You could make it special for yourself if you want to, if there's reasons to. But I also don't usually spend like $30 on a game for it to make it special. It should be
$49.95.
Is that how much it is licensing?
Really? It's gotta be.
I don't know.
$30. They always jack it up. Whatever you think it is, add 10. Hasbro charges $50 for Dirge Dirge Transformer toys that are all plastic, no die-cast. I assure you, it's overpriced.
Well, now I have to look it up because it's on Entertainment Earth. It's $21.99.
Okay, so I was wrong.
Yeah. $21.99.
They already discounted it from lack of sales. That's what you're saying.
I'm guessing that means at Target it'll probably be $19.99.
This is like when McFarlane released the Dune figures for the movie, and a week later they were 50% off. Like,
that's a pre-order price. Here's what's funny about this one, you guys. It's a pre-order price, and it's not coming out until January of 2022. So they embargoed the past.
And it's sitting in Long Beach right now. Jesse's got a whole crate of them. He's just like, do I give Jay? No, maybe. No.
Well, that's why he's not here today. I asked him, I'm going to come on the show today, and they said he'll be here tomorrow. He said he's holding back all of the Boba Fett.
And Rob's Razor Crest for certain.
Yeah,
for certain.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did we talk about the Rancor? Do we care?
They canceled it. Like, whatever. They canceled the Hasbro Pulse Rancor. I just think what's killer is I'm not nerd raging over this. It's just I sent that to my friend sent me. He's like, hey, they canceled. I'm like, I figured. But then he shows me the G.I. Joe plane that got funded, and the G.I. Joe plane is insanely fun. And I got a friend who goes, I don't like G.I. Joe. I don't care. I'm like, I'm not saying fuck what you care about G.I. Joe. I'm just saying there's a group of people at Hasbro that knows how to give you get a jet that's this big with decals, 2 action figures, the seats eject out, you get the ammo loader, all the little missiles, you get parachutes, and on a Rancor, they're like, oh, we forgot the trainer. Maybe you'd want that. Like, what else would I want him for? Like what? I gotta buy it separate? I felt this way with the Razor Crest, that it was like, I wanted to ship, and I saved up money, so I knew I was being took a little bit. But I felt with the Razor Crest, they were like really stretching the credulity of that price point for what they were selling. It's fucking plastic. A PS5 is $490, a $390, or Xbox Series, whatever, $399. You know, like it's.
So what exactly is? I don't really pay attention that much to that, but what is the Hasbro?
The idea, Max, is that Hasbro says we're not making spaceship toys anymore because you suck and we don't think there's money in it. So we're gonna crowdsource all the ships now for $400-$500 a pop. We need to sell like 50,000 units to get our minimum orders in, and then as you fund it like a Kickstarter or whatever, they will add bonuses and stuff. It's a hunk of plastic. Initially, it was Jabba's sail barge. I get it. There's probably no place in retail for something like that anymore, given that we don't even have big box toy stores like Toys R Us. The second was the Razor Crest, bit more overpriced, but okay, fine. I got it. Waiting on it. The new one was the Rancor. It was a Rancor. It was a big Rancor, but it's a big piece of plastic. It had no paint job, no airbrushing, came with no real accessories, didn't come with the trainer, and it was like insanely expensive, so it didn't work out. I mean, they tried to but they launched that next to the X-Men toys. The Sentinels and stuff have amazing sculpts and fun details and bonuses. The G.I. Joe thing looks amazing. The Star Wars shit ain't fun. So I'm just like, there's a consistent lack of fun with Star Wars that I don't understand. And I think it's overreaction sometimes. Part of it is they believe in their shit too much. But I remember when they re-announced those films, they were like, no more jokey Star Wars shirts. No jokey Star Wars shirts. And I get it, but at the same time, there's fun and we're making fun of Star Wars. Right? G.I. Joe action planes that have decals, that's fun. Imagine you could remember the X-Wing fighter in Jedi had the decals? So what if you got a bunch of battle damage decals you could put on your Razor Crest? How fun would that be? They don't do it, you know.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it wasn't funded in a way, because the Star Wars fan base overall is super gullible collectively. If you want to look at us, if you want to look at like the fan base as a person, a gullible idiot, in fact, who believes most anything. Mike Zero is as evidence of that. I mean, we're you know, collectively, we're a very slow adult, to say the.
But it is like $300-$400, bro. Like, so what I was saying was with the toys, I'm like, what if it was a Sith? What are you never gonna make? You're never gonna make a big Sith interceptor that has Darth Maul, that comes with a little hover bike and his probe droids that maybe light up, and then come a little stance, and then the stretch goals you can attach his spider legs. You know what I mean? You can add a little Sith holocron thing in there. Like that is fun. Like, give the fun. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, the idea behind it is supposed to be that they're able to offer high quality things that wouldn't normally fit on a store shelf. You know, that doesn't.
The Rancor's been on a store shelf many times.
So are kids gonna play with this, or adults?
No, it's only for adults. I mean, or rich kids maybe, but it's for adults. It's like a high end collectible for adults.
Just for display.
The size of the box of this is bigger than anything Target would ever carry on the store shelves. When you when you compare it to the Rancor that came out from Toys R Us and Target, it's not even. It's like a quarter.
It needs to have that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 skin where you can feels like the actual latex.
Yeah,
like, it's not fun. It's just a chunk of fucking plastic.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the Rancor looked fucking bitchin'. I was actually like, if I didn't have kids, I would drop down on it for myself, just because I don't really care about what the extras are. But it was offensive, I think, to the actual fan base who does care, that if they made the incentives so off and dumb. And I think what they ended up doing, I think if they didn't have any incentives and it was just a Rancor at that overpriced price point, they probably would have made it. But by offending everybody and making everybody mad about the crazy creative decisions throughout it, that's what killed it. I think that's my takeaway, is the actual main thing itself was fine. I don't think it was a bad sculpt personally.
So does the money go back to the people that?
Yeah, it just doesn't. Just nothing happens. They just refund the deposits, I think. I didn't buy one, so I don't know. I wasn't gonna buy one. That's why I'm not really like that. You know, like that's what's kind of funny, is I'm a little past consumption in Star Wars personally. Not to say I won't buy something. Not to say in 2 years I might get on a kick.
As you spend an hour looking at a Monopoly board.
But I'm not looking at the Monopoly board because I want to buy
and you routinely go on a toy show with a space Santa talking about the themes.
Yeah,
what are the themes of the Monopoly board? Like,
I'm fishing for
Rob, here's a 2 a.m. update on what skins are releasing on Fortnite. I'm totally past consumption.
I had sources on Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull to know about everything from that movie before the film came out. I didn't buy one of the toys. You know what I mean?
And if they were more fun, maybe you would.
If they were,
they're not sparking the imagination, Jason. And it's not just because we're old, man. We're the youngest old generation there is. Like we're the biggest. Think about us compared to the 30, 40-year-olds who had to deal with World War I, bro. Like we're the biggest man babies on the history of fucking the planet. If we are looking forward to Spider-Man, everyone in Fortnite getting webs.
Rob,
you know?
Rob, Battlefield Indoor was my Vietnam, and you fucking respect that.
So with Wilford Brimley. Like so was for Wilford Brimley as well. Like yeah, Drew Barrymore's, I dodged a bullet on that one. They got a look-alike, but woo! If I didn't have that coke habit, I might have been forced to do that role.
It's like, well, we can get Drew Barrymore, but she wants a couple of key bumps every take. And
tell me we're above it. If they came out with the 3-set Centurion figures with all the fucking cool thing and the boxes and shit, and it was $400, I get it. But when they go one Centurion and it only comes with one little fucking add-on, and every little add-on is every $10,000 add-on, then I know you're taking me for a ride. We're not part of a thing here making something happen. You're just milking me for every fucking thing you think you can get.
Wait, do it like this.
Don't milk me. It doesn't go well. I'm the guy that has the Wheel of Fish background. Don't fucking try it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, to play devil's advocate with my limited memory of this whole thing, things have changed a lot in terms of what they can do in terms of vehicles, not only in the production, in fact, that the molds don't get reused over and over again anymore, that in factories, the whole process has changed. I don't think they're using slave labor as bad as they used to, but probably still are. And then you have shelf space at the retailers. If Target saw that Rancor, they would look at it and they would go, pass. No,
sure, but this is a crowdfunded thing. They can do better. Oh, yeah. We can push it for the and they can take whatever overstock from these minimum orders and jack them way up. This is the entry level. Once you get your shit, our retail is $1,000 for these fucking things. So you're getting in now. Like they don't.
You know what the actual like discourse was? It was people going, "Where's my Ula?" and the other people going like Rancor Keeper, and then like Santa says, Ula's barely even a part of the Rancor situation. But I'm going to throw it out there that for about $400. Yeah.
Yeah, you want that.
For $400 range of shit. I shouldn't even have to.
I don't want him to have ejecting body parts when you crunched his mouth. I want to have a little thing in the back where I can a little handle like in Captain Power and shit, where I can control his hands and pick up fucking shit and munch them and they split apart.
Oh, and
bro, have fun. Make the thing you can't put at retail, but fucking Lucasfilm doesn't get it, dude. They're the unfunnest fuckers ever.
Like playing with my titties right now.
Lucas would laugh.
You can see my titty.
You go. I was there. I tried. She wouldn't let me. I wanted to. I got rid of Kurtz so I could do this, and they wouldn't let me. Because Adrian was like Steven he'll fire me off the next Howard the Duck thing we make. I just can't deal with this. Like have the fun.
Or have the Rancor shit bones.
That's fun. But Rancor bones coming out of his booty. Yeah. No. But it shouldn't.
Little slime container can pour in there, have a drink, so you can have the snot hanging off his mouth and shit. That drool, all that.
They've
stuff.
already made Ula and they've already made the Rancor Keeper before, so it's like they could have literally kit bashed it and made it a little bit.
They have the molds. They could just re-release it
on a card with a coin. David says, "Yep, everyone was where's my Ula and Rancor Keeper? That's the real reason why the Rancor didn't get backed." And yeah,
I had the Rancor Keeper toy. I was dying for a Rancor back in the day because you get the toy was one of those bargain bins. My uncle's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Fuck!" I get Clark Kent and this. This is my fucking childhood. So imagination had to happen in my house.
Yeah.
Like, all right, Rancor, and then I had to go and create my own Rancor out of like my Kermit the Frog puppet.
Yeah.
And I would do this to get his arms going nuts, and then pick up Gamorrean guards and throw them. Like that's like have fun.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I got my Rancor, I want to say in like 86, and it was this one kid named Juan, and he was like, "You like Star Wars?" I was like, "Yeah." Juan's like, "Come over to my house after school." I'm like, "Okay." And then so we go over. When we went over to there was this one house that sounds totally creepy. I remember it, but it wasn't. These old people had it, and when you went over their house, they would give you Mexican candy. They were like super nice.
Mexican candy.
Yeah, they give you like
chocolate
picos.
stick?
Picos. It was like Picos. Yeah, that was my jam. So we went over there, and I went over to Juan's house, and then he's like, "Here you go." He gave me the Rancor. I still have that Rancor. I gave it to my son. My son plays with it now. It's not in mint condition because I played with it, but it's all together. The mouth still works and everything. Yeah, and good times. Thanks, Juan. You know what, Juan? That was a good gift, Juan. Juan was a thoughtful guy, and
Good going, Juan.
yeah, generational gift. He doesn't even know it. I don't know what happened to Juan, but he was pretty cool.
I'm not gonna come on here every fucking day and rant. All right, it's just right now they're getting me in that sweet spot of like, let me give you the Galactic Cruiser board game, 1 minute trailer long, fucking kick to the nards, boosh. Like, all right, bud.
So like, the Rancor was HasLab's The Last Jedi.
Well, Rian did suggest a few things.
Gamorrean guards were always on the pigs in my woods. Gamorrean guards and Rancor keepers. Yeah, nobody really wanted to buy the fat guys. All the kids saw their futures and they're like, "Nah, I don't want the future." I
looked at the Rancor keeper, looked at my uncle. I'm like, "You're getting there, bud."
I had a Gamorrean guard.
I had a Gamorrean guard.
I still have one actually.
It's Gamorrean. It's not Gamorrean, right? So
Jason guard.
Yeah. I like the Gungan guards with the plasma. I'm glad the plasma shit. That's the thing that when I see a trailer for Boba Fett, I get excited when I see the laser blast shields because I'm like, they kept it. Like they're not afraid of bringing that back. It felt so un-Star Wars when I first saw it, right? Like it felt older than 40 years before New Hope. It felt like old Republic Star Wars maybe, but I'm glad they brought it back. It's there. Why wouldn't they use laser fucking shields? Someone's got to have the tech somewhere,
I'm guessing that Juan gave me the Rancor and I was so excited. He was like, "What a nerd. Didn't try to make out with me." Jamie never gave me the Hoth base, so I was still kind of feigning cool for a few minutes, made out with her, and then it was the old switcheroo.
BOI.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you hope for Star Wars. Sometimes you get ripped off, But no regrets.
We should do a video where we go over this board game and talk about how it's corrupting children to Satan.
I think we should all go buy it for $19.99. And we'll
I think that would sell more of the boards than the theme, to be honest.
Yeah,
like it's got the skull with the pagan, and it's on money. It's saying that the money is corrupt. See, this is not hard.
my actual looking at the actual price of it. Okay, it's going to be like a cheap piece of shit Photoshop disaster. I'm okay for that price point as a parent. I'm okay with that.
Boba Fett Ouija.
I like
it being $60. But the fact that there's not really a lot to celebrate from the new series on it makes me just and it doesn't come out until 2022.
Yeah, Jason, I tried to get them to make a Connect Force game, but they weren't playing ball in the 90s.
That would be fun. But I'd buy that.
Wait, hold on, guys. I got what's it called? Something with a P, and it's not a plectrum is a pick. It's like a plec something.
We also tried to make Moth Trap with Tarkin, where you set up a trap to get the rebels, but it didn't go
check it out.
Well. It's too many pieces.
What is that board called? What's that thing called on a Ouija board that you move? Star Destroyer. We're gonna put a Star Destroyer one, right? The Star Destroyer. You move that around. with the hole in there, and you're like, I am trying to channel the spirit of Gary Kurtz and Kenny Baker. Kenny Baker, is Kenny Baker here? And then you're like,
Warwick's like, no.
No, he's not.
I pissed on his grave though. Like, whoa, shit, Warwick.
When I was doing Ghost Fancy, there's episodes I never made, and I made a character named Kate Blanchett. I remember that. That's pretty funny to me. Anyways, yeah. So the Planchette is a Star Destroyer, right? But the whole thing is in Arabesh, so it's super fucking hard to you're like, I don't know. So you have like one person who's having to like translate the Arabesh.
They should have just made a Mando land board. It's a Candyland remake. Would you go over the little planets and you got your ships? That would be more fun. Mando land,
Candyland.
Wait,
but they fucking.
I asked for Kenny Baker, but it's Richard Marquand. He's saying, "What do you want me to do? I'll do whatever you say." No, I'm not George Lucas, Richard Marquand. No. I'm Jason Ward. I'm a totally different guy. Yeah. So, anyways, that's.
I tried that with Steve, and we got a musical number out of it, and a new wife. Yeah, that's the last time I tried that trick.
Yeah, I think we should try to contact Carrie Fisher from the other side. I think it would be fun.
Oh shit, that's the day Mark Hamill follows you. I've supported this too much.
We just got our Halloween. I think we just got our Halloween. Our Halloween.
I just want to talk to her about the Burbs. I really think she should have been the lead character in the Burbs, and Hank should have been the one who was like the mom figure who's trying to leave the house, and she goes out there with her little friends or other boyfriends or other friends. Her friends are the dudes, and he's like the Mr. Mom, and he's all serious. Like, because Carrie Fisher running those two is way more interesting than Tom Hanks.
I'm just wondering if Carrie Fisher ever gave Kenny Baker a handy.
I guarantee you, the only show on YouTube who's thought that. Mm-hmm. That's for certain.
I mean, imagine you're Carrie Fisher on a bunch of acid. Everything looks big. Okay. Kenny Baker looks normal sized. So she's like, "Oh, what's your name?" He's like, "I'm Kenny Baker." And she's like, "Oh, you must be Kenny Baker's son." And then she hooks up with him right there. I'm going to say that happened. I'm going to write that in my Star Wars memoir. Star Wars, the truth. That's what it's going to be called. I mean, she did a lot of acid when she was making Empire Strikes Back, and
it's in the show notes. I swear.
No, it's true. I mean, they lay that out pretty. They put it in the Making of Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back by J.W. Rinsler.
It's actually what gave me the idea for green screen, because she said she was seeing green everywhere and creatures, and I thought, there might be something to this. Like we could. Without the LSD, because I'd lose custody if I did.
And then Gary Kurtz bought all the snow from The Shining and got her sick, and then they were like, and then everybody hated him. Everybody wanted to get rid of him. They're like, this guy sucks. So, but anyways, yeah, we asked the hard questions now. Did Kenny get an HJ?
The rock hard questions answered here.
But it wasn't from Carrie, it was from Mark Hamill. That is the big twist.
Who'd have thunk it?
He had the eyeliner on from the special, or from the holiday special. Kenny Baker just walked in and was like, "Hey, Sheila, here's 15 quid." And then Mark was like, "Oh, okay, 15 quid." Sorry, I can't help myself.
Oh, you're on a roll.
It'd be like 45 quid after Brexit. Sucks.
Call that acid in her best Star Wars performance.
Yeah, well,
I mean, they should have given that to the prequel people. They wouldn't have needed green screen. Would have looked like, oh shit, I'm on this. I am in a giant vagina city called Geonosia. I buy that.
Postcards from the Edgelord. That's our new.
That's my name.
True confessions. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, guys.
So you read fan mail and just get all fucking rained.
if after today's show you thought that guy deserves $5, then become a Patreon supporter, become a YouTube channel supporter, if you want to get crazy, do both. You don't get anything extra for it at all, but it supports the show. And yeah, so do that, and we'll be back tomorrow talking about Star Wars stuff. Me and Rob took yesterday off, which we didn't talk about, but we both did a bunch of prep
No, I
work.
worked.
We both did prep work.
Yeah,
You did more than me.
He Fortnited. I did work, but
I Fortnite, but I found a treasure trove of free work that I had done. So I didn't have
ever since they tried to like murder you, you've been afraid to go back to the Mando set.
yeah.
I serious. I'm like, man, what are they really? They really get him. Like Princess Di. Like, it's crazy.
I was down there at the Apollo garage, and they which is where I look at, which I thought was funny because Apollo's Grief Karga's name in Rocky. But I'm at the Apollo parking center right there, Apollo garage, whatever it's called. And the guy they pull out in front of me super fast, tried to hit me. I think they tried to hit me to make it like I'm a problem, so I can't be there. But it's really they were the ones who were trying to hit me. And I was like, yeah. So if you guys go down to the Apollo garage because you guys want to spy on the Mandalorian season 3, watch out because they will try to hit you with their cars.
They got a junker just for it. Like it's a whole episode of Seinfeld. We got a junker. We're gonna stop him from getting in there.
Is someone from the production team, or
it's the garage people being paid off by Disney.
Yeah.
Like why would they give a fuck if I pull in there and pay them to park? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they clearly got some kind of deal. The guy was like willing to hit me with his shitty 2002 Dodge Neon, because also that was the other thing, is the car that they used was like super cheap. I do feel a little bit like it was a bit of a hit job, to be honest with you.
Fun fact about the Dodge Neon: my this girl I dated right after high school had one.
I did
the '96 Neon, right?
That's what I had, a red one.
And I was living at this house in this trailer owned by a mechanic, and he was like, "Yeah, those are junk. They'll just break on you." And I was like, so I warned her. I'm like, "Hey, I know like your grandma just got you this car, but like the mechanic was telling," and she's like, "That's ridiculous. You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "He's a pretty good mechanic. Like he wouldn't lie. He doesn't, he's no." And then literally 6 months later, her door just fell off the car when she opened the door.
Nothing
just fell off it.
Nothing happened to my car except the paint just peeled off.
Yeah, her door fell off.
So I hadn't talked to my mom for a few years, and finally decided to talk to her again, let her back into my life, pull that old mistake. And she's like, "Hey, come down to Kansas, and my boyfriend has a car lot, and I'll get you a car." And I was like starting college at that time, and I'm like, okay. So I go down to Kansas, and I am there for like 2 weeks, and I'm driving I have cars I can drive though. And they want me to take the Neon. There's other ones I could drive. I'm driving the Neon, and it's fucking, during those 2 weeks was fine. And the air conditioner worked, and it had a stereo that worked. I was like, I'm a dumb kid. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is better, and it was fine. And so we have to drive it from Kansas to California though. And me and my girlfriend at the time was like with me. Well, what happens is, on the way home, the fan sensor in the car starts to malfunction for no reason whatsoever. And so what happens is, if I drive below 65 miles per hour, the car begins to overheat, because when I'm going 65, it's making the fan spin, which is in turn cooling the engine and letting me go.
My God.
And it was cold. It was raining and stuff that week, which was really lucky. So I stopped at a garage, and I don't have any money at that time at all. And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's gonna take me about 5 days to get the sensor in here." And I'm like, I don't got 5 days to stay wherever the hell I am. Like, I'm like near Colorado at that time. And so I drove home from Kansas to California in one go, and just fucking went 65 or plus the whole way, and made it home. Wow. And then got it fixed, only for it to break again 3 months later. Good time.
And then he was like, "You know what you get for that, Jason? You know what you get? Nothing! You get nothing! Stupid!"
But
yes,
somebody in my band, I gave it to them eventually, and they have a family member who's a bit of an ex-hippie wild person, with their spouse who shows up with nowhere to stay, and they can't stay at my band member's house. So he's like, you could crash in the car if you're really quiet. So they're crashing in the car. The neighbors come home. The hippie dad is getting an HJ, Kenny Baker, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill style, back in the set of Empire. And it's getting that as the family pulls into the driveway and they could see it in the car, that they call like really angry, being like, this needs to stop. Something like that. It was something like that. I don't remember exactly what they said. I wasn't there for it. But yeah, good times though. That was the fate of my Dodge Neon. After that, I think it was junked. I think it was thrown away.
The gas gauge stopped working for mine too. So I would drive and it would stop because there's no more gas.
We're done. We're not going to tell you how much gas you have. You can figure it out. Just keep it full and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you get. I don't know how we started talking about Dodge Neons, but fuck the Dodge Neon. And yeah, Bill knows. Bill's like, Dodge Neons were junk, and they were. They were complete garbage. But anyways, yeah, we'll see everyone tomorrow. Talking about more Star Wars and
Thanks,
all that kind of stuff. And Max,
wonderful.
I hope you will come back and hang out with us when you're free again, because you're always welcome. We're also hanging out with you.
Sure.
Yeah. And everyone go out and buy a Hasbro Monopoly board or don't. I don't care. Just don't tell me if you did or you didn't, because I still don't care. Good night.
You get nothing.
It's not about spaceships.
Making Star Wars Show.